Hey everyone, what's going on? It's Jason here. Today we're going over AMC. Doing a little recap of the day, going over why we had such a good rise today. If you haven't, make sure you guys smack the like button down below. Not only does it help out this channel, but it also helps out the video and helps out more people learn about AMC. Remember, if you guys aren't a sub, make sure you guys smack the sub button down below as well. If you're wondering what I'm using right here on the screen, I'm using Webull. There's a link down in the description. Sign up, put $100 in, you get 2 free stocks worth of $1,800. You also get the tier 2 NASDAQ views for 3 months. As you can see here, today was actually a fairly decent day. We had some crazy growth this morning. We kind of leveled out throughout the day though, and we ended at $10.61, up 13.35%. This morning we did start at $8.95. We did make our way up going into the market at $9.95. We shot all the way up to $11.25. It was a pretty big bullish run this morning, going all the way up. And then from there, we kind of consolidated the rest of the day. We did get down to around like $10.41, then jumped all the way back up to $10.85 before the end of the day. We had the little sell-off coming in. Some of these were obviously hedge fund attacks. Some of these are also day traders, usually about 5 to 10 minutes before market close. You do have some day traders that close out their accounts for the day. And being up 13.35%, it's pretty expected. We did end the day, though, at $10.61. And currently right now, we're at $10.50 in the aftermarket hours. But as you can see, though, today was a very, very good day in the market. And hey, I'm pleased with it overall. We're up 13+% on the day. And even tomorrow, we can hit another 10% plus on the day. It'll be very positive movement. And I'm hoping we can see that. And looking over here at options, again, on April 16th, the week ending in April 16th, we had some crazy good options ending. We had almost 36,000 at $10. We got 31,597 at $11. We got 20,500 at $12. We had 21,000, almost 22,000 at 13, almost 12,000 at 14, almost 39,000 at 15. And then at $20, we have 21,000, almost 22,000. Then at $21, we have over 16,000 in there as well. So the 16th is shaping up to be a very, very bullish day. Now, one reason we had such a good day today is because B. Riley analyst Eric Wald came out with bullish signals for AMC and gave it a really good target price, higher than most have done so far. Shares of AMC rallied Monday after B. Riley analyst Eric Wald said it's time to buy, citing an improving balance sheet outlook and as a strong opening weekend for Godzilla vs. Kong, pointing to a resurgence in demand. Wald raised his rating to a buy from neutral and boosted his target price from $13, which was at 39% above Thursday's closing price, from $7. We have remained impressed with management's ability to weather the pandemic headwinds by both strengthening the balance sheet and negotiating with the landlords to improve the cash runaway into 2022, Wald wrote in his notes to clients. As the largest exhibitor in North America that operates the highest number of IMAX screens, we view AMC as a well-positioned to benefit from the industry's projected resurgence and return to pre-pandemic levels by 2023. The upgrade comes after Wald said was an impressive opening weekend at domestic box office for Warner Brothers' Godzilla vs. Kong. Warner Brothers is owned by AT&T's Warner Media. Wald said although that North America theaters base is only about 60% open and with seating capacity limitations averaging 25 to 50%, the movie still took in about $48.5 million in domestic box office revenue. That compares to the $47.8 million that Godzilla King of the Monsters opening of May 2019. So that actually beats that of 2019, May 2019. This actually beats it. And that's with theaters only up in 25 to 50% capacity, which is nuts. We believe consumers want to leave the house and return to theaters. And with these results are very telling, especially considering that the movie was available for free to HBO Max subscribers at the same time as the theatrical release, Wald said. AMC investors have been subjected to a roller coaster ride in the recent months as the stock was caught up in a trading frenzy surrounding heavily shorted stocks, which included shares of GameStop. Little did they know this is still going on. The sell-off over the past 2 weeks followed a 5-week win streak in which the stock rocketed 149.2%. The win streak came after the stock lost more than half its value, 57.8%, in 2 weeks after soaring 525.5% in January. I think we're all around for that. B. Riley said the only concern with AMC and the reason for its previous neutral rating was that the company's high level of debt could put a strain on future cash flows. However, the management increasing signal the ability and willingness to utilize equity to reduce the debt load. We can now be more constructive on the upside opportunity for shares. This is actually really good, though. Like I said, this right here, it hit headlines this morning. It was trending in lots of places. It's good to see a well-known analyst come out and give AMC a buy rating. It helps out a lot more than you maybe think. The next thing I want to go over real quick is that CEO Aron had another interview with the Clayman Countdown today as well. That's another reason why AMC is seeing a good spike today. He also talked about the apes. I'm going to go ahead and show this interview real quick. That way you guys can see it.
Here in a Fox Business exclusive, we're joined by AMC CEO Aron. Adam, okay, take your victory lap, but I need to know, are those numbers, do you have any updated numbers on Godzilla versus Kong? Is there anything more that you can give us on that?
Well, I sure can, Liz. And first of all, hello, of course. As you know, Godzilla versus Kong is a movie about apes. And AMC has been a meme stock since January, and the Reddit crowd has tracked this pretty closely. And apparently, apes are a really good omen in the world of meme stocks. So there we go. Maybe we were always destined for this to be our first big movie. In fact, if you look at our opening performance from Wednesday to Sunday, when Godzilla versus Kong opened Wednesday of last week, our business at AMC was 5 times, quintuple what we've done in all the weekends before that in Q1. And we take that as a very good sign. We think that's a combination of new movie titles coming out and vaccinations. And let us not underestimate how vaccination is changing the psyche of American consumers. 4 million were done the other day, in a day. And people are rushing to get vaccinated. That's good news for us all.
Yeah, you know what? I don't know if you saw this, but just a couple of hours ago, Dr. Fauci was telling Politico in a podcast, quote, we may be able to go to movie theaters by the end of the year. What would you say about maskless movie going at the end of the year, maybe November, December?
Well, obviously, we're so excited when we can lift capacity caps, when we can take masks off. But AMC, as the single highest priority of our company, has made sure that safely going to theaters is our single biggest priority. We put in a whole array of safety protocols advised by both the Clorox Company and Harvard University's prestigious School of Public Health. So we're playing it cautious. We're keeping our 50% capacity caps in place. We're keeping mask wearing for now. And we're going to run our theaters this summer with the tightest safety standards we can. But think about this. More than 10 million people have come to AMC theaters in the last many months. We've not heard of even one documented case of COVID-19 being transmitted in our theaters. That's very good news that our safety protocols are working, and we're going to continue them throughout the summer.
I want to get to Disney. Disney, of course, wants to simultaneous release The Black Widow, streaming on Disney Plus and in theaters. You have to tell me where you stand on that, because the success of Godzilla versus Kong shows that just because it was released on streaming didn't hurt box office, although I guess that's sort of a counterfactual. We would never know because it was released on streaming. I watched it on streaming. It's a mistake. I should have gone to IMAX because, I want to see the gigantic lizard. Don't ignore Godzilla, Adam. That annoyed me. I'm a Godzilla fan versus, Kong. But tell me what the status is with The Black Widow and you at AMC.
Well, going back to Reddit, I'm more a fan of apes than I am of lizards, for what it's worth. But look, everybody has been feeling their way as to how to get through this pandemic. And, studios and theaters have been talking about COVID rules apply. People are experimenting. But I'm not at all worried about where we are with Disney. We've been partners with Disney for decades and decades. We're going to be partners with Disney for decades and decades to come. And if you look at what's happened with other studios who've experimented so far, Universal, who's a big advocate for this simultaneous release on the same day at home that movies hit theaters, they abandoned that concept. Warner, with a big fanfare, announced in December they were going to do it for all their movies in 2021. They found out it was not as good. They've already abandoned that concept. they've already morphed that all their movies in 2022 will hit theaters for a month and a half at least before they hit the home. I'm sure, I can't say I'm sure, we're in discussions, but I have every expectation that we'll find a happy middle ground with Disney that's good for Disney shareholders and good for AMC shareholders too.
Well, what's happening today is good for AMC shareholders. Your stock is up 14.6% as we speak. Adam, thank you very much. But no, I'm full on Godzilla. You can be Kong. I'm not going to spoil it for people, but the lizard is my side. Because, yeah, Liz, hello. Adam, great to see you. Adam Aron of AMC. Yeah, sure.
Can I say one quick thing before we go? When I look back over this pandemic, the thing that I'm most proud of is that AMC survived. There were a lot of people who wrote our company off. We raised almost $4 billion in debt, equity, and concessions from lenders and theater landlords. And we've asked our shareholders to approve up to another 500 million shares. Not that we'll use any amount like that anytime soon, but we're gonna make sure, AMC was a very successful company for 100 years. We're gonna make sure that AMC Theaters is around and is a very successful company for the next 100 years too.
But as you can see right there with the CEO of Adam Aron of AMC saying, hey, look, we're not going to use 500 million shares at the very end right there. He just wants those approved just in case. Now, again, I know there's a lot of controversy there as well. But the interview is actually very well. Hey, he even mentioned us apes. So how can you be mad about that? We did see a little bump off that interview as well. You can see that right here when we bumped up over into here. We did have that little soft at the end. But again, we're up 13.3% today. And overall, that's a really good day. Now, tomorrow, I'm hoping we can get above $11.50, maybe even $12, with another maybe 10% increase. That's what I'm hoping for tomorrow. Leave a comment down below what you think is going to happen tomorrow. What do you think is going to happen? I would like to know. If you guys did, make sure you guys hit the like button down below. If you guys aren't a sub, hit that sub button, hit the little bell notification as well. Also, if you're going to be a part of our Discord, there's a Discord link down below. Make sure you guys come part of Discord. There's over 1,100 people in Discord. Love to have you guys. Remember, if you guys want to be up to date on plays like NanoX today, shooting from $40 on Thursday up to $70 in the market open. You guys could be up to those plays. Just join the Patreon link down below. Be in the Patreon streams. I will see you guys in the next video. Peace.